You like that? That's my super sick Frankenhooker shirt that I've had for a few years now that I got from a company called Pallbearer Press at a convention. You guys should check them out because they have some really sweet designs. But that is not what the video today is about. It is about a very weird release from Severin Films. But before we get into that, please remember to like and share this video and subscribe to my channel if you haven't. If you're interested in more horror movie reviews or collectible reviews and unboxings, stay tuned because I have a lot coming. So, today we're talking about a movie called Spider Labyrinth, or The Spider Labyrinth, as it is titled on Letterboxd. That's what I'm going to call it. This was put out on 4K by Severin Films about 2 years ago, I think, and I just grabbed it on their Black Friday sale last year, and I just had a chance to check it out for the first time, and I overall really enjoyed it. It was a slow burn, but the payoff in like the last 30 minutes I think is worth the watch. Now, this was released in August of 1988 in Italy, and to my knowledge, there wasn't another physical release of this, but I was just doing some digging on eBay before I started this video, and I found this awesome Japanese VHS release. I love these Japanese VHS cover arts. They are so sick. I really want to get like a region free or like a Japanese region VHS player just to play these because I want to have these in my collection. The artwork is awesome. But besides this and the Severin release, I don't believe that it's been released on physical media. Severin did a Blu-ray and a 4K of this. I grabbed the 4K because I'm a big fan of the 4K format. Movies just look better that way to me. I love seeing them in their highest possible quality, so that's why I grabbed the 4K. Now, this movie was directed by Gianfranco Gianni, which I didn't recognize any of his other film credits, but this is an Arachnidian horror movie, a spider horror movie, which spiders freak the hell out of me. Actually, they used to scare me a lot worse when I was a kid. Now I'm more fascinated by them and kind of creeped out by them, but I find them very interesting. And this also falls into another subgenre of horror, an Italian horror called the Weird, which I knew nothing about until I watched the special features on this. And the Weird is very inspired by H.P. Lovecraft, which I love anything H.P. Lovecraft. I'm a big fan of cosmic horror, and like the fear of the unknown is like one of the scariest things in horror movies, in my opinion. Most often, to me anyways, what you don't see is a lot scarier than what you do see. I really like leaving it up to my imagination just to imagine like what's going on in some of these films. But anyways, I would compare this movie to a lot of like Dario Argento and Mario Bava films. Like a lot of the shots are clearly derived from some of their works, and they're two of the greatest Italian horror directors of all time. And this director did a really good job with this film. Right off the bat, we're greeted with amazing stop motion spider effects, which you get that throughout the movie, and it's really well done. The premise of this movie is there's a professor named Alan Whitmore, and he travels to Budapest to try and locate a lost colleague, and he gets mixed up into this really creepy town of all these really weird people who just like stare at him all the time and treat him really awkwardly. This restoration is gorgeous. This 4K is one of the best I think I've seen from Severin. The film grain is so vibrant throughout. It's amazing looking. There's a lot of really cool kills in this film too. I don't want to get into spoilers or anything, but there's some really good kills, and there's also some good blood spraying and painting. That's one thing that I absolutely love in Italian horror movies, is when like someone's arm or something gets severed, they just like spray the wall with blood, and it's almost like this beautiful, amazing painting is happening with blood, and I just love that stuff. The main spider lady in this is creepy as hell. She has like these long fangs, and it almost reminds me of the snake lady in Ken Russell's Lair of the White Worm, which I love that movie. If you guys haven't seen that, you need to check that one out. But yeah, this is a slow burn, but it keeps me interested enough to stick around to find out what's going to happen. There's a driving scene that goes on like uncomfortably long, and I think that the whole point of that is to just kind of nod back to the name of the movie, The Spider Labyrinth, and to show like how like unending this city is and how vast it is and how the main character is getting lost in a location that he's not familiar with, which I really like. Towards the end of the movie, you go into a cave and it's filled with dead bodies and fog, and there's massive spider webs all over the place and bones, and the environment of that is so amazing. I'm such a sucker for fog. I've said it in several of my videos. I absolutely love fog. It just sets the mood for horror movies. And like being in a cave that's dark, foggy with spider webs, it's really creepy. And there's also some really well done corpse effects on the bodies on the ground. And after that, there's also like a very intense sex scene at the end of it, which is just like, it's almost uncomfortable to watch, but that added to the cheese of the movie. There was also a twist ending that was a really big surprise, and the ending is like jaw-droppingly wild, and it just has to be seen to be believed. Like, I was watching the ending and in awe. It is a disgusting birthing scene. I don't want to give anything else away about it, but like the practical effects and everything were just insane. There's also a slew of special features on this release. I'll let you guys read, or I'll read them to you guys. So we have Caught in a Web, interview with director Gianfranco Gianni. Now these are all in subtitles because they all speak Italian. There's Arachne, interview with screenwriter Gianfranco Manfredi. All the Colors of a Spider, interview with cinematographer Nino Celeste. There's Smile of the Spider-Woman, interview with actress Paola Rinaldi, who plays the Spider-Woman. There is a Death in Stop Motion interview with the special effects artist Sergio Stivoletti, and I'm such a massive fan of stop motion animation. It's my favorite medium of animation of all time. Like, some of my favorite movies are stop motion movies. Nightmare Before Christmas, Coraline, just to name a few, Corpse Bride. My wife and I, like, that's what really drew us together when we very first started talking, and like I'm forever like in love with that animation style for that reason. Web of the Weird, placing Spider Labyrinth in the weird genre with Dr. Will Dodson, Ryan Verrill, and Erica Schultz, author of The Sweetest Taboo, an unapologetic guide to child kills in film. And this is where they talk about the genre, the subgenre called the weird, and how it's derived or pioneered by H.P. Lovecraft. There's also a really interesting interview with the director, and he kind of talks about how he got started in film. It's actually like a feature-length interview. It's very long, and he started making music videos in Italy, actually, which is pretty interesting. And he just talks about what got him into directing and how he kind of got on the Italian horror movie scene, which is pretty cool. But yeah, like I said, this film was a lot of fun. There's some really cool shots on the back of this, though. You've got like the creepy woman right there. But it literally says, this is the best, I can't believe it's never been released Italian horror film of them all. Like I said, this has never been released. I mean, to my knowledge, at least, unless that Japanese VHS is a bootleg or something. I'm not sure. I've never seen that before. On the back of the slipcover, it says eerie, grotesque, and bloody as hell. It has a dark and mysterious tone, over-the-top effects from the legendary Sergio Stivoletti, and explosions of total fucking insanity. Which, like I said, this movie, it doesn't really ramp up until like the last 30 minutes, but I think it's worth a watch, guys. This is a beautiful addition. This slipcover is really creepy. There's a scene with that in the movie that's creepy, and this artwork with the spider is just amazing. I absolutely love Severin's artwork, and this 4K restoration was beautiful. That is all I got for you guys today, really. I just wanted to talk about Spider Labyrinth for a little bit. I'd say grab it when it's on sale. Like, I grabbed it on sale. I'm sure it'll be on sale again for Severin's next sale or for the next Black Friday. So I say pick it up and give it a shot. Let me know what you think. If you've seen it or if you've seen it before, leave me a comment down below. If you could please like and share this video and subscribe to my channel, I would really appreciate it. And I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.